Welcome to Unit 2, Introduction to Elements of Evaluation. What we'll be talking about in this video is something that we'll be working a lot with this semester, and that's for lack of a better term, the CRAP test. It's a way to evaluate information and resources to see how well that they will assist you in your research. So the CRAP test stands for currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. And we've got this really nice little handout for you that's, again, you will use it all semester until it gets to just be a natural part of your thinking when it comes to different resources. So for currency, just want you to ask yourself, when was your resource published? How important is recent information? If it's a book, is this the most recent edition? What's changed with the new edition? Relevance, does it actually have to do with your topic? What's the scope of the work? Is it comprehensive or is it very specific? Is information limited to a specific geographic region or time period? Authority, who are the authors? What are their credentials? Who's the publisher? Do you recognize them? Is it something off the wall? Where's the information coming from? A glossy magazine, a book, an academic journal? How's the writing quality? Accuracy, where's the author getting their information from? What's the data sources? Is the information backed by multiple sources? And does the information conflict with something you've already read on the topic? And finally, purpose. Who's the intended audience? And what are they trying to do? Are they trying to inform, entertain, sell you something, convince you of something? Are they being objective, or do they have a particular bias? And then again, are they trying to persuade you to buy something? So there's several iterations of this CRAP test. This is just a very general one. Throughout the semester, you'll see some that are more tailored towards books or websites or articles, but they all have the same basic format. They just may ask a few slightly specific questions towards that particular resource. For now, I just pulled up a quick article. I just searched dogs on the library website and found this article that's called Unveiling the Secret of Play in Dogs. We're just going to run through the CRAP test just to kind of show you, give you an idea of what you're looking for, and that way you can go on and do this yourself. And again, be very comfortable doing this. If there's any questions at any point, please let us know, because you're going to be doing this for basically every assignment this semester, just again to get you used to evaluating the information sources you're looking at. So we'll start right off the top, currency. With a lot of articles, it tells you pretty quickly when and where it was published, and this was published in August 2016. So that's very recent. For some sources, especially in sciences and medicine, things like that, you really want newer sources just because it's the most up-to-date information. Sometimes for history topics, it doesn't have to be that up-to-date, or philosophy or things like that. Older sources would be just fine. So it's important to realize, what your topic is about and how important that information, how recent it is to you. Alright, so currency, we found it's very current. We're talking about the sciences, so we want it to be current. So that's perfect. Relevance, if we were just talking about dogs in general, it does talk about dogs and the secret of play in dogs. This will be a little more important as you get deeper into your topics. But for now, it is relevant to dogs, so that's what we'll say. Next, authority. The authors are usually all listed very well. It's easy to see who they are. And for articles, it's always awesome whenever they list where they're from. So these three people, They're all from the Natural History Museum at the University of Pisa in Pisa, Italy. So pretty quickly you can tell that they're, they at least are educated in the field. They know about natural history. So you can say that they are experts, that they are, they do know what they're talking about. There are instances where you'll see someone who they've got all sorts of letters after their name saying they've got PhDs or masters or whatever, but they might be talking about a subject that they don't have a degree in which case it doesn't exactly make them an expert. So it is something to look out for and just be aware of. We can look at the publisher. It's the U.S. American Psychological Association. So you may not know a lot of publishers or publishing houses right off the bat, but it's just a good idea, to start become familiar with them. Obviously, the American Psychological Association is very well known, and they would only put out quality information. It's coming from an academic journal, and then you can just skip on down and always just read through real quick and see how the writing quality is. Theirs is obviously very good, so they don't really have any issues with this. We'll get to accuracy. Where is the author getting their information from? Sometimes, they'll lay it all out for you. They actually give the method for how they did this, and also they've got all these different sources that they've cited. So you can tell exactly where they've gotten their information from, and you can always go and click on these or search them yourself and find out exactly what those sources are saying. But one of the most important things is that they have listed sources. They're not just making bold claims and then not having anything to back it up with. It's backed by multiple sources. Since I haven't done any other research, I won't know the answer to if the information is already conflicting with something else I know on the topic. And then the purpose. Reading through, it's pretty clear to tell they're just trying to inform you. They're trying to inform those who are interested on figuring out the secret of play in dogs. I haven't noticed any bias. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Other times it's very easy to tell whether or not they're trying to sell you something or something along those lines. So, we've got a few little handouts for you to try to run through and just practice with this, and again, get comfortable with it. If you have any questions, please let us know, and look forward to working with you throughout the rest of the semester.